Some call her a witch with dark energy, and others claim she is an angel and most brightest soul. Who is Michelle Lamy? Michelle Lamy is a French cultural and fashion icon known for her eclectic career and distinctive style. Born in Jura, France in 1944, she has been a clothing designer, performer, film producer, and restaurateur. Lamy is the co-founding partner of Owens and serves as the executive manager of art and furniture. She is married to fashion designer Rick Owens and is often described as his muse and creative collaborator. Lamy's career has spanned various fields, including law, cabaret dancing, and running cult restaurants in Los Angeles. She is also known for her unique personal style, characterized by tattooed fingers, gold-plated teeth, and a gothic aesthetic. She has an eclectic and unconventional approach to spirituality and beliefs. As she stated, belief is a way to express a memory of your genes. Lamy looks at the occult as part of humanity. She has a collection of voodoo masks and anthropological artifacts that she finds alluring. She's been described using terms like dark priestess, witch, gypsy, and sorceress, though these seem to be more about her unconventional style than actual practices. At the same time, she insists that people should express who they are, rather than explain. So by embracing certain style and her belief, people show who they are. When we adapt this rule to herself and the fact that she is interested in a cult, we get the bigger picture. Lamy embraces spontaneity and chaos in her creative process. Michelle Lamy is often described using terms like witch, but this is more a reflection of her enigmatic and unconventional persona. The myths and descriptions surrounding her include being called a witch, vampire, and other fantastical labels, which contribute to her mystique and public image. The black coal line on Michelle Lamy's forehead is a significant part of her unique and iconic appearance. This line, made of black vegetable dye, is applied daily and complements her overall aesthetic, which includes black stained fingers and gold-plated teeth. The coal line is often associated with the third eye, a locus of occult power and wisdom. Lamy herself cultivates an aura of mystery and has a strong interest in the occult, despite no factual basis to claim she practices witchcraft in a literal sense. It doesn't mean she doesn't. But the term witch in her context, according to her fans, is more about her dark aesthetic and the cultural myths that have grown around her. Growing up in rural France, Lamy felt different due to her family's dark skin and long hair, which led her to experiment with her appearance from a young age. She has Algerian family background and early exposure to fashion through her grandfather, who made accessories for designer Paul Poiret. She traveled to North Africa at age 17, where she fell in love with the Mazai Berber culture and was inspired by their practice of tattooing faces. This influenced her distinctive look, including her black stained fingers. Lamy studied law in Paris and worked as a defense lawyer for about 5 years. During her law studies, she took classes with philosopher Gilles Deleuze, which influenced her approach to life experiences and learning. After leaving law due to philosophical disagreements with the French legal system, she became a cabaret dancer. In 2019, during Paris Fashion Week, Lamy returned to cabaret performance at Monco Paris. She performed twice, dressed entirely in boxing hand wraps. Lamy has worked with various artists, including Marina Abramovic, A$AP Rocky, and Kim Kardashian. Rick Owens is a fashion designer known for his avant-garde and controversial style. His line DRKSHDW reflects his dark aesthetic. His designs explore themes of the macabre and often look like they could have come from an asylum's creative workshop. He has staged controversial fashion shows, including one where models wore other models as human backpacks. Owens is often referred to as the Lord of Darkness due to his exploration of dark and gothic themes in fashion.
You know Rick Owens?
Yeah.
Apparently he's he calls himself the Lord of Demons, innit?
He also makes sculptures of himself, one of which is located at the Selfridges. Here is his wax figure turned into a table. And a chair. and few more sculptures, including a merman. Some of his designs in shows have featured nudity or explicit materials. Owens challenges mainstream ideals of beauty and fashion, embracing what he calls anti-beauty that is still celebrated as beautiful. Owens identifies as bisexual. Before his relationship with Lamy, he had a boyfriend named Rick Castro, who ironically introduced him to Lamy. They met in LA and they worked together on various projects. They worked on Lamy's restaurant. Their partnership has since grown into both a personal and professional collaboration. By the time Lamy's restaurant Les Deux Café had started, they were already living together. Michelle Lamy has a daughter, Scarlett Rouge, with filmmaker Richard Newton, whom she was with right before Rick Owen. Right now, Owen and Lamy are considered the most influential couple in the fashion industry. Together they worked with so many brands that you are familiar with. Like Birkenstock, they created a limited collection of sandals and legwear styles. Dr. Martens, Owens collaborated on footwear designs. Converse, another footwear collaboration. Adidas, a successful partnership that lasted for several seasons, focusing on footwear designs. Moncler, Owens designed capsule collections for the brand. Champion, an American activewear brand collaboration. And Veja, a French sneaker brand collaboration that lasted for 5 seasons. Lamy set up her own boxing gym, Lamyland in Selfridges, London, and held an installation Art Genius U in collaboration with Dutch photographer Paul Kuyk. These collaborations have helped expand the reach of Rick Owens' brand and made it more accessible to a wider audience, while also infusing their dark and unique elements into everyday wear.